Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today we're going to be talking about an ARG, which is an alternate reality game, which is internet format storytelling where most of the time, or all of the time, there is a person or multiple people or entire community that, most of the time, an entire community that comes together to solve one story by figuring out puzzles, doing polls, really anything that has community interaction could be considered an ARG. The one we're going to be covering today is called the Shorts ARG, or the Clone Wars ARG, or the Clone VPN ARG. It has a few names, but I'm going to be going by Shorts ARG. Basically, I have a script over here, so I might be looking down there, looking back up every once in a while, just to just make sure that I'm saying the right stuff. Okay. This began on July 16th when 5 YouTube Shorts creators uploaded a video with a QR code that was in the video that led to something unlisted video on one of their channels titled message.mp4.
I've come to make an announcement. For far too long, these so-called shorts creators have been poisoning the minds of a generation with this meaningless slop. These hooligans need to be stopped by any means necessary.
Those 5 creators are Bundun, Danodra's Failure, Joe Kane, and Johnny Razor. Johnny Razor is the one that uploaded the video message.mp4, and he is also the one that created the story for the entire ARG as a whole. Those 5 creators are Bundun, Danodra's Failure, Joe Kane, and Johnny Razor. Johnny Razor is the one that uploaded the video message.mp4, and he is also the one that created the story for the entire ARG as a whole. Those 5 creators are Bundun, Danodra's Failure, Joe Kane, and Johnny Razor. Johnny Razor is the one that uploaded the video message.mp4, and he is also the one that created the story for the entire ARG as a whole. After this in videos, all 5 creators got a sponsorship offer from a fake company called Clone VPN. Only 4 of them would accept it. The only one that didn't is Joe Kane, who said that he would only sell out for Genshin. After this, another video is shown where all 5 creators are attempted to be cloned, but because Joe did not accept the offer, it was not possible for him to be cloned. And all of them have small but noticeable differences when they are cloned, except for Johnny Razor, who is an exact clone of Johnny Razor. Oh, and Dano was not cloned, but his little drawing was, his name is Riggy. He is the one who was cloned. During this, some creators would go into other creators' videos, such as Johnny randomly showing up in Royal Pear's video, and Royal Pear showing up in Dano's video, and Dano showing up in Bundun's video, and all that type of stuff. After that happened, Johnny Razor did a stream where he built a PC. At the end of this stream, the clone Johnny showed up and attempted to shoot him 7 times, but this is kind of weird. He had a metal ball in his flannel that all the bullets hit the metal ball, which caused him to survive. It was kind of odd to me, but I guess, After this, all the clones were sent out to take over the channels, and the creators had no chance to win at this point, so they just kind of accepted it. I guess they didn't accept it, but that they had no other option. And after all of the clones took over the channels, they finally released the video where they were talking about Clone VPN and gave a fake promo code that didn't work. It was weird, but I'll get into that later. During the sponsored shorts, all of them go off script at one point and say, do we have to do this, or something along those lines, and then they all get yelled at by the mask dude that was in message.mp4. After this, the real Johnny posted a short where he was saying that he survived and he was just waiting for an opportunity to get back at the clone. Then there was another important QR code video where Royal Pear's clone, who is called Royal Melon, who is actually a good guy for some reason, unlike the other clones, he in the phone call to MP4, which is what it's called. It was obviously a phone call, and during this phone call, he was talking about why they have to do strictly just shorts. He didn't understand, and if they were made just to do shorts, why did they have the mental capacity to want to do other things? So obviously he wanted to do other things, and he didn't say specifically who, but he did say that somebody agreed with him. But when he did say who it was censored. Around this time, Riggy, which is Dano's drawing, woke up in the facility, is what I'm gonna call it, which is basically just like where all the clones were made. And in this facility, he broke out of his little containment cell and went to help Royal Pear, the real one, who was stuck in another cell. Together, they ran into the room where the clones were made and found a whiteboard where they drew everything on it and made a glitch type thing with the machine that made the clones, where they then pushed the whiteboard that they wrote all the stuff on to one of Joe Kane's videos, where he then made another video where he was saying, I'm going to help them. I have to help them. They're my friends.
Which country has the most islands? Sweden.
Bro, I love this guy. Yep, Sweden has over 267,000 islands. What?
Yo,
Riggy?
Speedrun these shorts. Enter code website defeat clone.
Okay, if I have to do it, we need to hide it from him. We gotta help the boys.
In doing this, Riggy himself went through with the whiteboard to talk to Joe about this, and after he escaped, he gained the ability to glitch. During all of this, the real Johnny figured out the clone's schedule, so he knew when he was gone so that he could escape the house that he was still trapped in after being shot. When he escaped, he figured out where the facility was, and he went into the facility. Now we're at the point where the first clone falls. This being Riggy's clone, when the real Riggy showed up into one of Dano's videos, and they fought. It was like a huge fight scene where I don't even know how to explain it other than just go watch it. In the description, I will be putting a video playlist of all of the videos and streams that are a part of this ARG. The second clone to fall is Bundun's, where he just beats his clone to death with a Bulbasaur plushie. Next is Johnny, who found his clone making a video and punched him with the force of 1,000 suns and turned him into complete just bones. And now the last clone to fall, which is sadly Royal Melon, or Royal Pear's clone, who sacrificed himself to save Royal Pear, and in that process he died. And now we're in the end game, which is the stream called The Final Hours, which is Failure, the final one whose clone has not yet been killed. In this stream, he is trapped in a low-effort stream, I guess it's said at the beginning, but it's just he's trapped in a stream, basically, where it's just, like, low quality in a dark room with the chat projected on a wall and the DVD logo just bouncing from, like just bouncing around the screen. It hit the corner once, though. It did hit the corner once in the entire stream. Near the end of the stream, Failure found sandals, like a white tarp type suit, and a mask, like those little the masks that they use in Breaking Bad. I don't know how to explain it. Like those, like the white mask with the little yellow rings with the pink like things covering them. And now the final piece in season 1 of the Clone ARG, which is called the end credit scene.mp4, in which the mask guy from the beginning puts his mask down where his face is out of frame, and he puts on Johnny's iconic red flannel.
But it's a mere setback. Now, we must rebuild. And when we return, we will be far stronger than before. And the best part is, they still don't know who's in control.
So basically that's the end of the ARG up until this point. They did post like a Rickroll, basically, where they were saying, oh, this is the secret ending. Oh, it's the secret ending. And it was just a Rickroll with all of them in it. And my theory is at the end, Johnny, for April Fools, did a video where his friend, one of his other friends that I don't think is in the ARG at all, but one of his friends pretended to be him basically, and it was an April Fool's joke. I think that might be the masked guy, because I wouldn't put it past them for the storytelling point to do that and just say, no, Johnny isn't the bad guy, it's this guy. And if it's from April Fools, and if you didn't know this, then now you do. But that's just my personal theory. Also, there was a Royal Melon funeral. I wasn't able to watch that, and I also wasn't able to watch the Q&A. However, I did see a short that Johnny put up after this, where he was explaining that season 2 is going to have a lot more creators in it, so we'll see who's in that, and is also going to just be overall higher production value, higher everything, and raise the stakes more. So thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I hope you're having a great day, and I hope you continue having that great day. I'll see you next time.